that no and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little Nas, but I got a feel for you little Nas. I pay the whole bill for you little Nas. I do my little jig for you little Nas. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little Nas.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Throwing right away here, Goff. Finds Isaac Tislaw, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This is Gibbs on second down. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and go over these plays ahead of time. Because you know this. Those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That starts that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sailors now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Value three.
Goff setting to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Hey, 20.
And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. There on the stop, that's rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezeraku. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Off play action, Goff. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Screen here for Gibbs. He still has room inside the 30. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Gabe. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Turpin with a return. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with a great field position.
Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pick of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the zone read, they hand it to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
34-yard line.
Draw play. This is Williams. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st timeout. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Prescott set to pass. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Here's Williams. And no, this isn't going to do it. Stopped at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on 4th and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
There we go. 47. 46.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Sailors now on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's the final play of our 1st half. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
2nd half starts with a run by Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play. Just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down run by Davis. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
I do this shit, boy.
That as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
He gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Taking 14 yards on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
We go, cut! Right 20! Cut!
From the gun, Goff. Finds a man, right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's on target to Williams. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
At the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
Going power with the big tight end. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Right 20!
Desperation time here on 4th.
Fucking bomb. You a bomb. I knew you was a bomb. You should have just scored, idiot. I really do this shit, bitch. Yeah.
And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Be student, be fight.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Quick to the left, it's caught. Through the 35, 20, 15. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take point.
Another run for Williams. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They're going for this with Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. So 1st down from the 41. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Getting more there to make the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He completes it in traffic. They look at the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kane, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so it'll be second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a fair...
There it is! Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down carry for Taylor. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kicked off by Malik Cooker. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
They go with Williams on the counter. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send a tight end in motion.
6 Bison.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. I take 40. Here we go, 46.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take 40. 46.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Bookie's extra point is good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
1st down. Here's Dak. Incomplete pass. And we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working from the pistol, Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Yeah, here we go, 46, 46. 47. Gun.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. You have to experience that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Aubrey puts it through. And it drops that down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nice caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Yeah, here we go. Go, go. 9. Here we go, 46. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are stopped, and they're going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Option give to Taylor. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Going with a screen to Taylor. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throw right side finds Pittman. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Okay, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rusher in the previous play, because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
On now to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 after a 35-yard
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47, 26.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go!
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
46, 26.
Dak throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within one score of the fourth. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Colts only up by a few. Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He'll look to throw it. Left side into the hands of Bruin. This gets the first and more. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it downs from 37. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Cowboys 39-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Motioning him from the slot right. Setting up to pass. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Escapes the pocket. Connecting on the slant. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. And now it's second down. Here he is to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here now, second and 10 from the 17.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. Gun. Hey, kill. Go, get out there.
Back to the air, Prescott. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
10 at the 44-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First and 10 now from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now on first down. He did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go, boy.
Here we go, there's one final shot. This is for the ball game. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens. To get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion left, Flowers. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense to have to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way, and then try and match his athleticism.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. It's a keeper with Prescott. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They run. It's Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
15 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Drops it to Blue. Complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On the draw, here's Blue. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
Cowboys first down.
Blue diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Play action. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson now. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. On his loop for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Here's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Left side the Lamb. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Yeah, there we go. It's flying.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one down the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They go with Blue between the tackles. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up here in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They go again with Blue. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run forward Blue. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
What?
Jackson to throw. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots.
What's up, freaky man?
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington.
Literally? Hell no.
On play action, May. He finds Douglas complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air, May. He finds his man complete. That's Douglas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Throwing here is May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 33 yards. And the Patriots need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
They run it again with Williams. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And I'm not sure.
Yo, fuck no. That is fucking cheating, bro.
They did.
Ain't no fucking way.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. They'll throw with May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw, May. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's May. They swing this out to Henderson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now May on the sneak. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and goal, New England.
They'll run here with Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
It's 3rd down and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. May looking to run. He'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson from 10 yards out. And the Pats go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fast.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 58 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kicker on
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Short pass caught by Henry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they go play action with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's complete to Diggs. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Back to throw again. May looking to run. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start.
Good for what, nigga? You up 14. What the fuck? Yeah, like you blowing my ass up by 30. You forgot I get the ball back, right? And I got 30 seconds for 3 times out.
I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball.
It's crazy. You ain't stopped me yet, brother. But one play, one drive. Yeah, Chris got just a bum.
They will continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
I don't need no favors from no freaky ass rob nigga.
Zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. May looking to run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the gun, it's May. Completes it to Douglas. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
What's wrong with this clown, man? How about that quick, bro? Come on, man.
And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, Because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That pass complete. Here's Bookie with it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Henderson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Patriots first down. First and 10.
To the air, May. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Boutte, an 11-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
I'll talk when I got shit to say.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the counter, here's Williams. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Prescott. Going to hit his target Lamb. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
the quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And again, it's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Prescott. Now a run here off the arm. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on third and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on fourth. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He picks up 7 yards there, but they're still faced with a difficult third and goal here. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Fourth down. Here's May. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson.
Yeah, it's over. Hey, you was talking like you were going to dog my ass, though. Yeah, every time I get the ball, let's go. I don't think I'm nice. I think I'm all right. Yeah, I know I'm nice. You can't beat everybody. I know you got your beat plenty of times on this earth, my guy.
as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
You right. I be saying the same thing other niggas shit, be prolonging the game and shit. You got this one. Damn, I can't even quit that right now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
That's my name, ugly ass nigga. My name been there since I was a little nigga. Crazy how boy, I got a 4-bedroom house. Damn, I be kind of liking when niggas get on this side thinking they know some shit. Nah, he ain't no shit. Hey! I got his juice. Come on, big siren.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop pull.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I bet you don't, nigga.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he will score.
You don't let me do shit, nigga. I pissed the hell and got a touchdown. Shut up, nigga.
Without a doubt, they've got to go out and get a stop and make sure they get the ball back for their offense for one last push.
To throw, Prescott. And no, it's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle in the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now May on the sneak.
You fucking bum.
They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm gonna whoop your ass too. Oh God.
Now down. He's going to go fly. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It's intercepted.
GG's little. Good shit, nigga. Damn, you threw 4 TDs.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do.